Hey good people, welcome to FiddleHed Fiddle Lessons. Let's learn a tune called La Danse De Mardi Gras, Cajun tune. I will play it once for you with some backup, and then I will show you how to do it in a step-by-step lesson. FiddleHed. 2, 3, 4. So I broke this tune into 4 chunks. I normally like to break tunes into 2-bar quarters, but this tune is a bit odd length and the phrasing is odd, and this seemed the most logical. So I'm going to start with this chunk, which is 2 bars long. I'll play it. Starting E low 2 to E low 1. And then a 3, 3, low 2, 3, E low 1. And that's our whole chunk. Try to sing it. Do 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 do. Once you can do that, try to hear that melody in your head, also known as audiation. And now let's just loop this important first phrase a little bit. 2, 3, and 4, and. So I always think it's a good idea to really learn the beginning of a tune well. It kind of establishes it in your mind. It becomes like a fingerprint to help you remember it later. So really try to hear that in your head and master it. It'll give you confidence moving forward. So now let's do the next learning chunk of the tune. I'm just gonna play the whole next thing. It's the next 3 bars. So here it is. Breaking it down, we're gonna start E low 2 to low 1 again. And I'm going to go after that A3 to E low 1. And then, and that's E low 2, low 1, A3, low 2, 1. Here's that piece, that much again from the beginning of this part. All right, and for these next 4 notes to finish this learning chunk, see if you can just pick it up by ear. I'll give you a hint in a sec. See if you can get that. So it's like a little call and response section within this lesson. So I recommend maybe you rewind and watch that if you want to develop your ear. Otherwise, I'll explain those notes. D3, low 2, open, 3. So the more you learn things by ear, the better. Become a better fiddler, you play better in tune, you'll pick up tunes more quickly. So, okay, now let's put together this entire chunk slowly. 2, and 3, and 4, and. Cool, let's move on to the third learning chunk. So this is a 4-bar section, it's a little longer. I'm gonna play the whole thing slowly. Kind of ends in a funny spot because it's really leading to the last part. So the beginning of it is D3, low 2, 3, A, all even notes. And then a low 1. So 3 times on there, but here's the rhythm. And then I land on open A. Let's do that much. Okay, and then starting from that last open A, here's that again. Let's take it from the beginning of this section. Starting D3, 2, and 3, and 4, and. And then we basically have a pickup to the next section. Just open D to low 2. So I'm going to play this whole thing with the pickup now. And it'll land here. Alright, so now let's do the 4th chunk, which begins with the same little melodic bit of. So I like to think of melodies as you can break them apart into smaller little melodic bits. Sometimes even make new melodies from them. So this whole last chunk, the end of the tune. Alright, so we begin with this part which is familiar. It's always good to point out what's being repeated. Helps you to learn the tune more easily. So on the FiddleHed, in the FiddleHed course, I color code tabs and sheet music to kind of cue you so that your brain can kind of like more quickly be like, okay, I got that part because I already did the green colored thing earlier. All right. So then after that we do a low 1. And so this is kind of a tricky rhythm, I think. So I'm gonna loop on this bar. And if you're following with the sheet music on FiddleHed, it's bar 11, and it's. That it's kind of a dun 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 dun. If you really want to get this rhythm more deeply, I recommend clapping and counting, like da 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 da. You could even do that with a play along track or a metronome. Like, I messed up my metronome mouth part, so it'd be like. I'm not doing it well at all, but I think with my foot I can do it more easily. So my foot is very constant. Or you can do it with voice instead of clapping. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna have to work on my mouth metronome clucking sound for you for next time. Okay, so let's see. Pulling back, we were working on the 4th quarter, 4th learning chunk, I'm calling it, because it's not really quarters for this tune. And then we end with this. And that's a 3, low 2, 3, low 2, low 1, D3. If you're following the sheet music, it's bars 12 and 13. All right, so that is the whole tune. Hopefully this is helpful to you. If it is, please subscribe below if you're on YouTube. If you're not, then thank you for being on FiddleHed. And let's see, how about I just play the whole thing really slowly, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Start over. And if you were to end it, you would just end on D, that last So cool. I'm probably going to make a follow-up lesson just on the fiddlehead side with some variation ideas, maybe a little bowing suggestions and some practice suggestions. So if you're viewing it there, cool. And if not, good to have you anyway. Good to have all of us fiddling together, making music. And let me know if you have questions. And thank you for watching. Go to FiddleHed.com for a progressive, step-by-step course outline, color-coded tabs, play-along tracks, sheet music, and much more. Thanks for watching the video. Excellent! And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks.